Hey, what's up, universe? It's 9:01 a.m. Central Time on Friday, September 1st, 2023. So this morning I came across a clip in my feed about David E. Martin talking at the Third International COVID Conference allegedly in the EU. And I listened to this for a minute and it piqued my curiosity, and I thought I would start to dig into this. Now, this is all alleged, this is all basically entertainment and a rabbit hole, this is all conjecture. I'm not making any claims. There's a lot in here that can cut both ways, and so I'm just presenting the information so that you can have it as well, or at least the alleged information, I should say, and do your own research and draw your own conclusions. This is obviously probably a hot topic and an interesting one. Again, I'm not making any claims because I honestly, who knows? So let me show you what I found. First off, finding this full video, that's about 20 some odd minutes, is actually somewhat difficult. As you can see here, this was posted just 2 days ago, but if you search for this, you'll find a lot of posts on YouTube that have been removed and all of this kind of thing. So it seems like this video gets removed fairly frequently. Now, you'll see up here I've got a number of different tabs open because I was just kind of going down the rabbit hole, like I said. So let's take a look. So one of the things that I did just to see if there was any news reported, and this is honestly about the only site that I could find that seemed to be a news site that was reporting on this topic. Now, I know that can cut both ways, and like again, I'm just putting this out there. I'm not making any claims about whether or not this is true or not. I'm just letting you know that this is the only site, honestly, that claimed to be a news site that I could find reporting on that. Just reporting that information. Now, I did find a link to a PDF with slides from this presentation, and so we have this website here, right? And there's this. I'm not going to make any claims about what this is about. I'm just going to put this information out there so you can go look it up and check it out for yourself. And then there's this site here, and this particular article. And again, not making any claims, just putting it out there for your own research. And here's a Wikipedia article, just because I was curious about that site, that PNAS site, and just kind of wanted to learn a little bit more about that. So again, you can go ahead and do your own research on that. I found another article regarding the PNAS and whether or not to read it, and this is an interesting article, so I would recommend checking that out as well. Here's another. This is another reference from the slides from the presentation, so here you go. I'll just put this out there for your own edification. Here's another article, right, from here. Alright, again for your own edification. Here's this site here, and this, again, for your own edification. And you can actually, and I'll show you this, you can actually go to the Global Preparedness Monitoring Report website. I may not be able to read that very well, but hold on. I did a Google search here, and you can find the PDF right there. And there you go, Global Preparedness Monitoring Board. And this is from 2019, right, up here. So that is for your own edification. Thought I would do a little Google search on 2 biotech companies and Pfizer, and this came up. I wasn't sure what to expect, so there's that for today, just a couple days ago. Thought I would do another Google search on DARPA and some other companies. Again, not making any claims, just putting the information out there. Here's on this site, right? And this is another just independent opinion piece. for your own edification. Changing gears just a little bit, this is on the Connecticut News website, public information, and this is the URL for the Public Health Committee, February 19th. Oh, there you go. This is a very long video, and I'm just putting this out here for, I'll show you in just a second. I'll show you the transcript. Some of you may have seen Dr. Larry, I'm just going to call him Dr. Larry, Dr. Larry's testimony at this committee, or I don't know if testimony is quite the right word, but his presentation, so to speak, at this committee. And if you look this up, this is very difficult to find in a way. A lot of that's been pulled down, and probably primarily due to the usage rights defined by the CTN. Because if you read it, basically they tell you that any digital representation, audio, video, or any of that kind of thing has to be expressly, consented by them. So that's probably why it was pulled down. It's going to be my guess, my opinion. But Dr. Larry has some interesting things to say here in his presentation. So you can find the transcript here. Let's see, come on. There we go. Alright, again for your own edification. Lastly, I just kind of wanted to see whether or not this convention actually happened, or if it was noted anywhere, because it seems like it would be a public kind of a thing, and I really couldn't find anything on it, nothing official, so to speak. So I did another Google search here, and we've got the weekly agenda for the Parliament, and I was like, all right, well, let's take a look at that site. So here we have the Parliament, site, and we look at May 3rd, which is the date that original clip with Dr. Martin was about, and this is the only thing on the docket, on the agenda here. So that was interesting. So I did another search, and I found this right here, and I was like, all right, well, take a look at this site and just kind of see what they're saying. All right, so there's this site, right? And this was a pretty informative site, and it actually, confirmed what I had just shown you as far as, not seeing this conference on the Parliament website, and it has some other interesting information in here that is just conjecture, and it says that it's fact, but you take it as a grain of salt. This is somebody's opinion, I'm just going to say. So again, that's where I found that. Alright, so there you have it. There's all the information that I ran into. I'm not calling anything out. I'm not making any claims. This is all conjecture. It's all very curious to me. And again, my opinion is that we're in an information war, and I'm just putting it out there so that you guys can have, your own resources, the same resources that I found. And if it tickles anything for you, go ahead and check it out, and do your own research, make your own conclusions. That's what I got. All right, love you guys.